Well, I would say there's three things in general. Number one is going to be social acceptance. That I'll touch on that a little deeper.
Even if I'm terrible?
Yes, 100%.
Tell me.
I'm going to tell you why. The second thing is going to be prioritization. So literally as a child, thinking about, okay, what matters to me? And then how do I prioritize my actions every single day around that thing? And then lastly is teamwork. And I know that sounds corny, I know that sounds cheesy, but it still matters.
No, not in this audience. I think
I
agree.
I think you have a good support team here.
Yeah, it still matters above and beyond anything. And so when I talk about social acceptance, I do want to mention this. So one of the things that stood out to me the most, and this was probably happened about 4 or 5 years ago in our organization. So Dr. G knows our organization is actually based in the inner city of Pittsburgh. We've been able to expand it out to different suburban areas. A few years back, when we first started the actual growth process of going into some of the more, some were affluent suburbs, some were just areas where they wanted flag football and they just didn't have it. I strategically put them there because we had parents traveling in. I had a mother pull me to the side because she'd said, no, we're still going to come to the south side of Pittsburgh. We're going to drive in, past Cranberry and come on into the city. I pulled her to the side and said, listen, why are you here? I made this location 5 minutes from your house because I had 80 kids a few years back that were there, and everybody's there, but you're still here. She pulls me to the side and says, Chris, I got to be honest with you. I said, what's that? She said, I didn't grow up the way my kids grew up. She said, my best friend is black. My best friends, my circles that I roll with are from all different backgrounds, both economically, racially, the whole 9 yards. She said, my kids don't grow up that way. I need to have my children around positive black male role models. And I said, oh, okay. Because that was the last thing I expected. I was like, I just thought you were going to say, you worked on the weekends and it made more sense. But it was something that stood out a lot because, and she said to me, she said, look, the world is not going to be the way that what they see it every day at school. Mm-hmm. What you have going here and what your team is doing down here of both volunteer coaches and staff members is what the real world looks like. And I need to have my child involved with this in a sports environment. And it blew my mind because that's not what I thought we were doing. I was really just trying to work it out logistically to help people and make it work. The second thing, like I said, prioritization. And as a former Division I athlete, one of the things that hit me hard, I mean hard. After football was over, at the collegiate level and both professionally, there was no one coming to me at the beginning of the week handing you a pamphlet going, this will be 60 to 70% of your life this week. And that didn't happen anymore. It blew my mind. I actually called our old director of football operations and said, hey, what do you think I should be doing? He's like, Chris, you're an adult. I don't do what you need.
Take care of your business.
Right, take care of what you're supposed to take care of. But it was one of those hard realities of where, okay, my prioritization is no longer my sport. It needs to be my family, my life, my children, my growth individually as a person, starting a small business. And athletics, I've always felt, helps a person do that. It truly helps a person sit down and go, okay, there's the practice, then there's the game, then there's the evaluation period. Sometimes that might be grim, okay? Sometimes it might be super positive. But either way, that's life as it is. And so I've always felt that athletics is something that always helps a person, a young athlete, prioritize. If you say it matters to you, then let your actions show it. And I think that's one of the biggest things in this country that helps people do it, above and beyond anything.